Well, these are all questions that the observations. Matt Remy gets 8 minutes a night. Johnny Brodzinski's going to get 9 minutes, 10 maybe.
Right.
My thoughts on Philip Hedel are if he comes into the lineup, it's probably not a good story because there's somebody been hurt or the series has turned against them. Um, can he jump? So those to me are all just secondary and tertiary observations. There's so many more things that are crucial to this series as to whether Rempe's in the lineup or Brodzinski's in the lineup. That being said, I do think Rempe causes any blue line to be a little more cautious when he's on the ice. He forechecks hard. And when you talk about the Carolina speed, it's not so they are fast, but they're relentless.
Yeah.
They're relentlessly fast. So I think that that's the element of speed. And the Rangers aren't taking a second step to speed. They're not any faster or quicker than the Rangers are. As a matter of fact, I think the Rangers are quicker because they're a little better with the puck. And but that relentless pace that Carolina plays with, to me, is probably the biggest factor in the series.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I thought in the third and final meeting, the 1-0 game down in Raleigh, I thought the Rangers out hurricaned the Hurricanes. It
Hmm.
kind of beat them at their own game, though you can argue that styles are kind of similar anyway between these teams. But I thought they outdid Carolina
Hmm.
at their own game. I guess your thoughts about that, and can they do that over a 7 game series? How difficult is that to do over a 7 game series?
Well, listen, I think it's going to be difficult for either team. I think it's a given. The pursuit and the pace of the game, and can they out Carolina? Well, the question is, can Carolina outskill the Rangers? I think all things being equal, the Rangers don't have to work quite as hard to create opportunities. I think their skill sets are deeper. Now, again, when the Rangers in that 1-0 game, Gensel was not in the lineup.
Right.
Kuznetsov had just been there. I just think that both teams, you could arguably make a case that these are two of the top three teams in the league.
Yep.
So the margin for error and really the difference, I think to me the difference is can the Rangers minimize the time spent in their own end under the relentless pressure they're going to see? And can the Rangers create? See, to me, the Rangers, when they're on top of the game, remind me a little bit of the Chicago teams that won cups. The Hurricanes. Now, again, we'll know better after seeing the series whether it's a little easier for Carolina to score. But for me, when the Rangers are on top of the game, they don't have to work quite as hard. There's a little more imagination. There's a little more puck skill deeper into the lineup than there is in Carolina. So, you know, I just think that to me, that's the difference. The Rangers, it isn't getting back to what we talked about before. I don't think anybody thought that it would have been in this. I don't even think anybody ever thought that Artemi Panarin was going to score 49 goals by consistently getting the puck to the net. Like, where
Right.
did we ever see that in his background?
Right.
Right? And I don't sure that anybody was going to buy into a system that forced them to be patient. They were razzle dazzle. They're fun to watch. They'll zip it all around. I just think that they're a different team that way. But is it in their DNA to defend under relentless pressure?